I got my ass whooped, beat, okay, to the floor. Hello, bottom stops and everything in between. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh yes, I am finally back again with another story time. You guys read the title. Yes. I'm gonna stop rambling so we can jump straight into the story time. So before we jump into this story time, if you hear any noise, voices of people, that might be my neighbors. I don't know if they're having a party or wherever. But anyway, so this story time happened around, I believe I was 10 or 11 years old. At least I was going to primary school. We just moved from Curacao to the Netherlands. And people always ask me, were you always this confident? Were you always the person that you are today? And my answer is always no. I was not born like this. I was born like this, but I was not born like this. It didn't happen overnight. I had to go to certain things to, you know, become the person that I am today. Long story short, we moved from Curacao to Holland, where I currently live. And I remember I went to this primary school and I didn't have a lot of friends. I was basically a loner. And because obviously I was gay, I was not really struggling with my identity, but I never felt that, you know, I wanted to talk about it or tell people this is how I feel. But we're gonna leave that for another story time because I have a lot of stuff that happened to me as a gay boy, okay? So I remember I went to this primary school and there was this kid. I have to make up a name again because I do not want to jinx people or put them in the spotlight. Let's call him Martin. So he did not have a dream, okay? Let's get that straight. He did not have a dream. Martin, he was a person that was always known for bullying. Once in a while, he liked to make comments, say, hey, you gay, hey, you this, hey, you that. And, you know, I was never the type of person that would go and argue and defend myself because at the time, I was not that confident. I wasn't that secure about who I was. I was, you know, kind of struggling with myself. So I was going to school basically as an insecure boy. So there was one day, I don't even know how to start, but there was one day here in Holland, you have school from 8:30 till 12 o'clock, and then from 12 o'clock till 1 o'clock, you have like a lunch break. And I remember one day, there were times because I used to live across my school, so it was for me 3 minutes walking from school to where I used to live. So there were times that between the lunch break, I stayed at school. You know, you stay at school, have lunch, play with the kids, do all that stuff, what you do when you're young. So there was one day that the bell rang and we were basically on our lunch break. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go home. And I remember he started to sing nasty words. He started to pick on me and it kinda went out of control. We ended up meeting each other in the hallway to get our jackets because I live in Holland and it's always cold here. You have to wear your jacket, okay, bitch? So we were standing in the hallway and he was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, calling me names, calling me gay, calling me this, that, da 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 da. He went off. At one point, he pushed me and I fell on the floor. Yes, ma'am, I fell on the floor. And I remember another boy out of my class came and helped him. So there were basically two boys at the same time coming for me. It was at that point of my life, at that moment, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. I was not secure about myself. I wasn't that confident. So it happened. He pushed me and I tried to say something, I remember. And what he did was he literally pushed me and he went sitting on top of me. I was laying with my belly against the floor and he came and sat on my back. And the other kid was holding my feet. So basically I couldn't do nothing. And at one point he started to punch me on my back with his fist, and it hurt so bad that, you know, that when something happens so quick you kind of get in a shock that you don't know what to do or what to say. So I just laid there and received the punch, the fist, and all the things he did to me. He pulled me on my hair. Girl, I don't want to say molested me, but I got my ass whooped, beat, okay, to the floor. I was laying on the floor. Nobody helped me. Nobody said something. I remember when he finished, I stood up. My jacket was all ripped out. I had holes in my pants. And I had to go home because that was the day that, you know, I was not planning on staying in school. So I had to go home to my mom. And we are believers. We are Christians. So my mom always used to read her Bible between my lunch break. So I remember I got into the house and she was all in her Hallelujah Jesus Christ mood. And I started crying. And she was so afraid. Like, what happened? Why are you crying? Da, 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 da. So I explained her the whole situation. If you have a parent that is from the Caribbean, you know that she does not play with her son, daughter, her dogs, and her food, okay? So my mom got up, she pulled her jacket on, and she went to my school and she cussed that boy out. Ever since that happened to me, yes, that was the one and only time that someone took advantage of my insecurity and beat my ass to the floor. That never happened again. After that, I started developing more confidence in myself. I started to, you know, defend myself as a person. First of all, I am black. Second of all, I am gay. And third of all, I am feminine. So that means you have to stand up for yourself. And that's my message to each and everyone who is insecure about themselves. Bitch, don't let them try you, okay? Do not let them try you. Speak your mind and say, don't touch me, because it is my body and the Lord is my creator, okay? So basically, you know, the funny thing is that we ended up being very good friends in primary school, and we also had a lot of play dates. Not like that. We just had regular play dates, okay? You nasty hoe. But the moral of the story is, I just want to encourage you that don't be afraid to speak your mind and defend yourself, because it had happened to me. I was insecure. I didn't know what to do at the time, and I'm actually kind of thankful and grateful for this lesson and experience that I had to go through to become the person that I am today, because here I am, you know. Now I'm confident, I'm secure about myself. Nobody can tell me shit, because I will come for you, okay? I want to thank you guys so much again for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share. Please subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, okay? It is free. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information.